What if some of the most mysterious places on Earth were hiding in plain sight? Places visible from space, yet intentionally concealed from millions of people around the world. Google Earth allows us to explore mountains, deserts, oceans, and cities with just a few clicks. But not every location is open to the public. Scattered across the globe are places that appear blurred, censored, or strangely altered. Some are linked to military secrets, others are connected to unexplained events, and a few have sparked theories so strange that people still debate them today. But one location on this list is so secretive that even seeing a small part of it has become nearly impossible. The question is simple: what could be important enough to hide from the entire world? Let's begin. Number 5. Pine Gap. Australia. Hidden in the Australian desert is a facility so secretive that it has become the subject of international debate. This is Pine Gap, officially known as a satellite tracking and intelligence center. Pine Gap operates far from major cities in the vast interior of Australia. Location is jointly managed by Australia and the United States from the outside. It appears as a collection of white dome-shaped structures rising from the desert landscape, yet behind those domes lies one of the most closely guarded intelligence operations in the world. The facility was established during the Cold War. At the time, global tensions between powerful nations were at dangerous levels. Governments needed better ways to monitor missile launches, military communications, and international threats. Pine Gap became part of that effort. However, the real extent of its activities remains highly classified. That secrecy has fueled speculation for decades. Some researchers believe the facility plays a crucial role in monitoring satellites orbiting the Earth. Others claim it helps gather intelligence from across multiple continents. More controversial theories suggest it participates in surveillance operations affecting millions of people worldwide. Because so little official information is available, separating fact from speculation is often difficult. But that wasn't the strangest part. Satellite imagery and mapping restrictions surrounding sensitive areas of Pine Gap only intensified public curiosity. People wanted to know what was happening inside. Why was the facility so important? What information passed through its systems every day? And how much influence did it truly have? Those questions continue to generate debate among journalists, researchers, and conspiracy theorists alike. For supporters, Pine Gap represents an essential security asset. For critics, it symbolizes a hidden world of surveillance operating beyond public view. And if you think that's controversial, the next location takes secrecy to an entirely different level, because number 4 is linked to ancient history, modern conflict, and one of the most mysterious regions ever blurred on satellite maps. Number 4, the Babylon region. Few places on Earth carry as much historical weight as Babylon, located in modern-day Iraq. This ancient city was once one of the greatest centers of civilization in human history thousands of years ago. Babylon was known for its massive walls, impressive architecture, and legendary wonders. Its name appears in ancient texts, religious writings, and historical records from across the world. But when internet users explored parts of the surrounding region through satellite imagery, they discovered something unusual. Certain areas appeared altered, restricted, or difficult to examine in detail immediately, theories began to emerge. Some believed modern military activity was responsible. Others pointed to decades of conflict that transformed large parts of the region. The Babylon area has experienced wars, invasions, reconstruction projects, and archaeological investigations. Because of this complex history, many locations remain highly sensitive. However, the real mystery was only beginning. Conspiracy theorists suggested that undiscovered artifacts could still be hidden beneath the desert. Some believed ancient structures remained buried underground. Others claimed governments were protecting archaeological discoveries from public view. No credible evidence supports those claims, yet the fascination remains. Babylon occupies a unique place in human imagination, represents lost knowledge, forgotten civilizations, and unanswered questions from the distant past. Every excavation seems to reveal another piece of history. Every discovery raises new mysteries. What still lies beneath the sands? How much of the ancient city remains hidden? And could future discoveries completely change our understanding of the ancient world? Those questions continue to attract historians and researchers today, but compared to the next entry, Babylon is at least known to exist, because number 3 sparked one of the strangest internet investigations ever recorded, a mystery involving an island that appeared on maps for more than a century, yet somehow wasn't there at all. Number 3, Sandy Island, South Pacific. Imagine discovering an island on official maps, an island recognized by cartographers, an island included in databases used around the world. Now imagine sailing directly to its location and finding absolutely nothing. That is exactly what happened with Sandy Island for decades. Maps showed a large island located in the South Pacific Ocean between Australia and New Caledonia. The island appeared on charts, atlases, and digital mapping systems. Nobody questioned its existence. Then researchers decided to visit. What they found shocked everyone. There was no island. The expedition reached the exact coordinates instead of land. They found open ocean. The water beneath them was thousands of feet deep. There was no hidden coastline, no submerged mountain, nothing. The island simply did not exist. News of the discovery spread rapidly. People immediately demanded answers. How could an entire island appear on maps for over 100 years? How could so many systems repeat the same mistake? Researchers believe the error may have originated from old reports made during the 19th century. Once the island entered mapping records, the mistake continued to spread, but that explanation failed to convince everyone. Online investigators proposed alternative theories. Some suggested secret military activity. Others claimed the island had been deliberately removed. A few even argued it represented evidence of hidden geographical information. Most experts reject those ideas, yet the mystery remains fascinating because it demonstrates how easily information can become accepted as fact for generations. People believed Sandy Island existed. Then one expedition proved otherwise. But if you thought a disappearing island was strange, wait until you see the location that has defined conspiracy culture for decades, because number 2 is arguably the most famous secret facility on Earth. Number 2, Area 51, Nevada, United States. No list of hidden locations would be complete without Area 51. For decades, This remote military site has fueled endless speculation located deep within the Nevada desert. The facility remained officially unacknowledged for years. That silence only made the mystery stronger. The base was established during the Cold War. Its primary purpose involved testing advanced aircraft away from public attention. The isolated desert provided the perfect environment. Few people lived nearby. The surrounding terrain offered natural protection and access was tightly controlled, but that wasn't the strangest part. As unusual aircraft appeared in the skies above the region, rumors began spreading. Witnesses described strange shapes, unusual lights, technology unlike anything they had seen before. Soon, theories exploded. Some believed Area 51 housed captured alien spacecraft. Others claimed extraterrestrial bodies were being studied inside secret laboratories. Books, documentaries, television programs, and internet forums turned the facility into a global phenomenon. The more officials refused to discuss it, the larger the mystery became. Eventually, governments acknowledged the site's existence, yet many questions remained unanswered. What technologies were developed there? What classified projects occurred behind its fences? How much information remains hidden today? Even after decades of investigation, Area 51 continues to attract worldwide attention. Millions of people know its name. Few know what actually happens there, and if the world's most famous secret base holds unanswered questions, the final location on this list goes even further, because number 1 is surrounded by centuries of secrecy, restricted access, hidden archives, and mysteries that continue to fascinate the entire world. Number 1, the Vatican secret areas. Vatican City, at the heart of one of the smallest countries on earth, lies one of the greatest mysteries in the modern world. Vatican City covers less than half a square kilometer. Millions of visitors pass through it every year. They admire its churches, its artwork, its history. Yet, beyond the areas open to the public are locations few people will ever see. Places protected by strict security, places that have fueled speculation for generations. Among them are restricted archives, private collections, and secured sections of the Vatican that remain inaccessible to most of the world. When satellite users explored Vatican City, some areas appeared less detailed than surrounding locations. That alone was enough to spark curiosity. After all, this is not a military base. It is not a missile facility. It is not a secret research station hidden in a desert. But why does it attract so much speculation? The answer lies in history. For nearly 2,000 years, the Vatican has stood at the center of major events that shaped civilization. Empires rose and fell, wars began and ended, kings sought influence, scientists challenged accepted beliefs. Through it all, countless documents accumulated within the Vatican's walls. Today, the Vatican Apostolic Archive contains miles of shelving filled with historical records. Some documents date back hundreds of years, others are even older. This immense collection has fascinated historians around the world. But that wasn't the strangest part, because where information is limited, theories inevitably appear. Some people believe the archives contain lost historical records capable of rewriting accepted history. Others claim ancient texts reveal forgotten civilizations. More extreme theories suggest hidden knowledge about unexplained events, mysterious artifacts, or secrets withheld from the No credible evidence supports these claims, yet they continue to spread because the scale of the archive is almost impossible. For most people to imagine millions of pages, centuries of records, countless stories waiting to be studied. What investigators discovered next raised even more questions. Many documents are available to qualified researchers, however. Access is carefully controlled. Only a small portion of humanity will ever examine these records firsthand. That reality keeps the mystery alive. People naturally wonder what remains undiscovered, what forgotten events still rest within those shelves, what stories have yet to be told, and what pieces of history are still waiting to be found. Unlike the other locations on this list, the mystery of the Vatican is not hidden beneath concrete bunkers or security fences. It is hidden within knowledge itself, and for many people, that may be the most powerful mystery of all. We began this journey with blurred military bases and restricted facilities. We explored isolated islands, secret intelligence centers, ancient regions, and locations surrounded by decades of speculation. Some were hidden for security reasons, some were blurred for privacy, others became famous because people simply did not know the full story yet. They all reveal the same truth. The moment something is concealed, curiosity takes over. People want answers, people want explanations, people want to know what lies beyond the blur, and perhaps that is why these places continue to fascinate millions around the world, because the greatest mysteries are not always the ones we can see. They are the ones that remain just out of reach, ones hidden behind closed doors, the ones buried beneath history, the ones concealed by distance, secrecy, or time. And somewhere on this planet, right now, there may be another location that has not yet appeared on any list. A place visible from space, a place hidden in plain sight, a place waiting for someone to ask the same question that started this entire journey. What are they hiding?